Hi, I'm JakedTV. Don't change that channel now because we're back with oxygen not included. Last time we kind of left off, it's been a little while since I played. It looks like we have kind of some bed areas. Okay, cool. I was going to say those algae terrariums are supposed to have stuff in them, and they do, and it looks like they're building some more. So let's kind of see what we got, because I don't quite remember. We have some coal. How are we doing on algae? We have a ton of algae. Bathrooms. We're doing... Hey, we're doing pretty good on research. Let's see. I know I kind of want to have higher end... Okay, we got that with these. So we have the ability to create lavatories and showers now, which greatly reduces stress. And I think it would be a good thing to maybe put some paintings or some stuff like that up at some point. I think I want them to start working on percolation. And we're going to turn these guys on. And let them kind of go. I suppose I have the supercomputer on too. Something that's new about the new thermal update, which is kind of cool, is things can overheat. So with this, if we switch over to the temperature overlays, this guy is getting quite hot. And in my other playthrough that I'm doing just kind of for fun, if you let it go for too long, it eventually... Scalding, yes, eventually hurts people, and in the process destroys itself, so you have to keep on repairing it, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so we're gonna disable that building and have them just kind of work on the research stations to get this taken care of. One good start so far. I want to go ahead and set that to 9 and that to 9 and that. So now all the gross stink that these are creating right over here, these will absorb eventually when they make these ones as well. And if we switch over here, I have them, they just put some there. We have a ton of water in the area, plus this kind of cold area, which I eventually want to put this guy into so it can be refrigerated, so I don't need to worry as much about food. So then we're going to 9, 9, 9, all of that, just so they constantly have that going so we don't need to worry about it. Stifled. Bristle Blossom must not be able to... We're going to uproot that. But, you know, this is a game that I've been playing in my free time as well, and I've learned a decent amount because it is just so incredibly fun. Well, Bristle Blossom is a lot more beneficial than Meal Ice. I didn't know that it needed to be in a little bit colder area, so I think I might try to have it over here. And this is interesting because they have regular ice and also polluted ice, which is really interesting. And if you put hot things over there, it kind of melts the ice and you just have all this gross water sitting around. But I want them to eventually dig this out, and I think I want to put my maybe shower / mess room down here. Look at those little guys go. And it's bedtime. Everybody's going to go to sleep. I know previously in the last episodes I have said that it is a good number to have about 5 people. And I've been experimenting with that a little bit. I think 7 is the maximum that I'd go for the time being, but I don't know if I want to actually bring more people in quite yet. Oh, no. Don't want to destroy it. I just want to make people throw stuff inside of it. There we go. So yeah, for the most part, this colony is doing kind of good. Lots of algae terrariums, lots and lots of algae. Still 2,000, which is quite a bit. We are on a food shortage, which is why I'm having some people create some food. We need to destroy it because otherwise they won't dig out this entire area. You need to have at least the area for them to walk through before they'll do it, because they won't just sit in the airlock and get everything taken care of, which I find a little weird, but chowing down. And they're doing that right there, so then they're hopefully going to just dig out this entire area and I can start building stuff. Oop. Oh no, do you have diarrhea? Otto has diarrhea. How are we doing on our research? Oh, we're going. And what I'm doing this for is so I can get this water purifier, because what's going to happen is when I create lavatories and showers, it's going to take clean water and turn it into polluted water. And what I can do just right there is actually have it go into the lavatory, come out, get filtered, and just go straight back here, which I think would be very, very nice. They're going. I think these two will get that one done. Oh, they got that one done. So we're going to disable this building, re-enable this one, and then we're going to put the person who's better at research as the only person who can do it. So the remaining 7 intermediate research that we need will get done quicker. And I eventually want to go down here because this will go away at some point. But we're going to just let them do that. They need to be making food. And I kind of want to not just let these sit on the ground. Skill increase. Woo! But yeah, no, this game is really, really cool, and it's on Steam right now for early access, and it's only 20 bucks. Like, it's not a bad deal at all. Oh, and that's another glitch that it does, is it just takes you all the way to the right. So I'm going to save and come right back into it. Alright, we're back. And everybody's kind of doing their stuff. People are picking up food. It looks like these guys are picking up some stuff. I just want to get the food inside the ration box so it's not just sitting on the ground. We have a new duplicate available, and I think I might take them, depending on how good they are. We have Ada, Joshua, and Rowan. Bottomless stomach is something that you literally never want, just like mouth breather, just because, honestly, it's hard enough to keep up with food as it is. So it's going to be a risk bringing another person in, but I think it'll help a lot for just the production of getting the base built. But, oh, yeah, this guy is literally horrible. I mean, his athletics are off the chart, but his decor is 45. There's no way he's not going to be incredibly stressed all of the time. We have another narcoleptic, but diver's lungs. Those are always good to get whenever they come around, because... And this one has flatulence. So we're going to go with Ada. We need to build her a bed, but I might put the beds, some more beds down there. But yeah, Ada, you're good. Ada enjoys writing poetry in their downtime. Dark poetry. Aw, everyone's happy because they have a new friend. Can you guys please get started on this now? I mean, I suppose I have them trying to do literally everything else. Now that we have Ada, she can do everything, and I can take Lindsay off of everything and just make her dedicated specifically to research, just so she can just finish what I needed to get done. And eventually, I want to get some coal generators, and those put out quite a bit of heat. Why are you idle? Oh. Ada. Forgot to take her off of research. There we go. Now, Lindsay, you can go do research. Yay! That's going. I will eventually want to put my food box and also some coal generators in this area. Just because the coal generators, just like the supercomputer, are extremely hot. We have 6 more. And the one thing that keeps things cool is like a hydro fan. So if we switch over to this here, we have a hydro fan right there, which is super awesome. It uses water, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not a ton of water. The only downfall is you have to have someone manually operating it, which I feel building lacks resources. Algae terrarium. Oh, I see. Because we can't reach the water. Which one's not working? They're all working. I don't know what you're talking about. But that solves that problem. And it looks like they started digging out here. Oh, I'm sorry. Ruby has to clean the pooper. And it's bedtime and someone's gonna fall asleep right where they're standing because I don't have an extra bed. Oh, hey, we have a little hatch up here. So these guys are interesting. They're a nocturnal scavenging creature that will consume any minerals within reach that will fit into its wide mouth. So they can have their pros and their cons, but I generally don't like them because they'll eat like your valuable resources too, like your metal, your coal, algae, like all that stuff is super important. And while they sleep, let's do a quick scan. We have some algae along there. A whole run of algae here, so eventually I think I want to just put tile there and get rid of that. Man, that looks a little bit over here. We just really don't have a ton. So that's why some of this research that we're doing is important, because we're also getting the biodistiller, which is going to convert slime into algae and also actually create polluted water, which will also help sustain us, because this guy was about like up to here and we've used quite a bit of it because I think literally everything here requires water. Supercomputer, algae terrariums. This guy takes up a ton of water. It's just, water is a valuable resource, and once we run out of it, eventually we're going to need to start scavenging out and just purifying it. Looks like Catalina's finishing up. I think I want this room right here to be their just like stress relief room. So we're gonna go into, I don't even have that, so that's gonna be the next thing I do. But we are down in stress, and I'm not sure how that happened. But I ain't gonna complain. Once people start getting super stressed, it's hard to go back. Let's just open this up so we can start getting this now too. So, ladder. And switch the priority over here to 9. And I will put Lindsay back on building and digging. Cool, yeah, you go. Because it is very important, although I think we have a good amount of food. We don't need to focus super hard on that. But this is, yeah, I don't think they're getting water. Why won't you put it into the supercomputer? Awesome, thank you so much. So we're going to take you off of building and digging so you can finish it, because we literally only have 2 more. And then we're going to do interior decor, which will use these, which won't cause any sort of overheating or anything like that. And it's going to be important to put some algae terrariums in here. And I want to put that airlock back now that people can go in. Yay, research is done, and we're going to switch to interior decor, turn this off, enable these two. We're going to give somebody else the ability to research. So learning 3. So it looks like Catalina is going to be my other researcher. And we're going to get them started on that. I hope someone gets that started pretty quick. He has... looks like he has spores. But yeah, this room right here, I want to... actually, I'll just do it now so it can be done. Stations... nope. Medicine. Here we go. Medical cot. One right there. I don't feel like we need more than one. We're going to also go to furniture. Interior okay, so we need to wait a little bit. We're actually going to cancel that, and we're going to priority 9 a cot right there. Then eventually I want to make this into a mess hall, which takes 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can have some massage tables to reduce their stress if that's necessary. Skill increase! But this game, just everything about it is just super neat. And this is down super low again. But we have all of this water too. So like, I'm not worried about our water situation. I wish I could just refill everything, but realistically, once I start making, I'm going to put these 2 lavatories, and I'll probably put the shower right here. Have the plumbing go down and just fall right into there. And there's room right here, actually, for a water purifier, I think. I have that now, so let's check that out. Water purification. That is 3 wide. So I'm going to make the blueprints for it and not prioritize it, just so I have it ready for when I want to do it. But I don't want to get rid of those quite yet, so I'll just start with a shower for plumbing. So we're going to put that shower right there and go to liquid piping and bring it down there and dig out that piece. And then we can put a liquid pump plumbing right there. Okay, so that... and we'll actually probably have to do like that so they can actually get it done. You can put ladders sideways and they'll walk along the top of them, which is super convenient whenever you are like trying to do a major dig over an area, knocking stuff down over here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to plumbing and work on the outflow. The outflow I feel like I want to have go through this top part and around. That way I can have the outflow for both lavatories go around as well. And this can just be the pump in. I wish I would have planned this better, but then this can go, oh, oops, not that way, along. Man, I'm so good at this game. Yeah, so this is going to be dirty water, right? And then this is going to flood into the dirty water as well. So what this will do is it'll actually go into the ground here and plug in right there. And then we'll take a liquid pipe bridge, and if you click O, you can flip it. So, oh, you can't just directly connect it though, can you? Find out. Refinement, water purifier. And I can't rotate that at all. It has to come in the left side and go out the right. So, I'm gonna lower this down 1. But then we're gonna go ahead and take the liquid piping and run it this way. In there. And then we're gonna put a liquid pipe bridge right there. Connect that. And then we're going to go ahead and put the liquid vent just right over there. So what this will do, so it's just going to pump straight up from here, up into here, and then I'm going to have 2 lavatories over there eventually. But it's going to pump in, and this is going to run over to the in slots for those. This is going out. I'm just going to have the out slots go straight across, just so it's easier. It won't be the best looking, but it'll do its job. It'll flow all the way down into here, and purify. This liquid bridge makes it so it doesn't touch this other pipe, so I can go over it and just pour straight back in there. The next thing we need to do for this is power, heavy watt, and oh goodness, I don't remember if I heavy watt wired everything or not, because I'm going to need to. But that will also be easy because we can just run this down here just along the same lines as this guy right there. Connect. And now all of that is done. Again, not the most important thing that we're doing right away, but I did want to get it finished just so we can eventually prioritize it. Because we got stuff going on, and that way it won't produce polluted dirt, because you're not going to be just like crapping into like basically an outhouse. But this is an outhouse, it's literally what it's called. And just so we have somewhere to go, make some more blueprints for this, and we're going to go just straight across, and we're going to deal with this polluted water as it comes. We're going to deal with this polluted water as it comes, but I would like to... That's good enough for me. We're going to need to at least dig out some area, but we're going to just have kind of a little walkway with an airlock, because if you don't, the cold will just go everywhere, which in theory would be nice, but these guys are little complainers and they don't like the cold that much. Once you open that, I want to put food. I want to put a ration box out here. Maybe a little further out, because this is all just granite. It's not actual cold stuff. And then, to make things easier, and I do not have those yet. I will be working on them as soon as interior decor gets done. With this cold generator, I want to put up here along with my batteries, so that this cool area can keep it from overheating and breaking itself. But yeah, we'll just keep going. Oh, you gotta go bathroom real bad. But we have at least Lindsay working on research, because that interior decor is important. Oh, I mean, our stress is at 7%, which is not bad by any means, but you can really turn everything around with just putting paintings in the areas that they are mostly in. And it's bedtime again, and they didn't build that bed. It's surprising, because they don't have any... They don't really have that many things that are that much more important to work with. Oh, hey. We're going to priority 9 harvest you, and priority 9 harvest you. And they don't ever listen to me. Research done, and I think before I finish this episode, I'm just going to go ahead and place everything. I like having kind of blueprints, so then I can prioritize things as I go. think I'm just going to let them kind of finish. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and destroy that like button, and make sure you subscribe and share your video with all your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you tune in next time for our regularly scheduled programming.